Okay, so let's do this. You've had enough experience with Inventor at this point. You shouldn't have any problem doing these parts with the Cameron block, but just in case you do, I'll give you a quick run through of these parts that you can watch through. So first off, we're going to do part one. We're going to start the part. From this one, I think it's pretty obvious. We're going to draw it from the right side plane. In the right side plane, we're going to draw that shape that we see, which is a little L block. You're going to horizontally and vertically constrain that. And you're going to dimension it. We're going to dimension this thing. Let me see, it's 1 inch wide there. 0.5 there. Height is 0.63. And there it is 0.25. So that's it. As always, get these dimensions looking pretty. Stacked in there nicely. And finish your sketch. Extrude both ways and 3. So there's part one. You're going to set that to some sort of a material. And you're ready for part two. You would say that is part one in your Cameron block folder. Alright, now, let's go and do our next one. New part. Start the new part. New part here. Let's see, I'm going to flip my page. This one, I'd probably just start it on the front plane. There's different ways you can start this, but I'd probably start this on the front plane. Do a rectangle around my origin. Again, vertically and horizontally center that. And then just dimension the thing. The width of this one, I would make 3. The height looks like it is 1. And extrude it. And it is extruded 1 also. On this, I would extrude both ways, and okay. Then, simple enough, I just make another sketch on this front plane. On this front plane, I'd make 2 rectangles, one on this corner. Now here, be careful and do not attach it to the origin, otherwise it's going to be locked into place. But it started on that corner, make it about that shape there. One on that corner, about that shape there. And then let's dimension these. To dimension them, I'm going to make this one 0.5 wide there. And what I try to do here is I try to put the dimensions in the same place they are in the book. Well, at least similar, I guess. Really not. That was a bad statement because these dimensions I just noticed are not placed well. So make that 0.5 by 0.5. Also 0.5 tall. And these, when I did it, if you didn't notice, I made them collinear to each other. I had that black line showing up, so I just had to dimension the one on the one side. If you didn't do it, then you can't add this collinear constraint to make these two collinear to each other. We're going to finish that sketch. We're going to extrude. This extrusion, it did not select automatically, so we're going to go ahead and select those 2 blocks. We're going to switch it to cut, and we're going to cut it in at 0.5 deep. There, that piece is finished. Again, set that to some kind of material, and save that as part 2.